Good morning and a fabulous Friday to everyone. Soul Healing Angel here. It's Friday, April the 11th. I don't know what the weather's going to bring today. Do some Palo Santo here. Get a nice flame going. Together with tweezers. Excuse me, it's this little small piece here. I'm trying to get every little bit that I can. And a beautiful flame. Try to get started early because I've got a lot to do today. I hope you all had a great week, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I don't know whatever you all might have planned. I've got to practice at church because Sunday's Palm Sunday, so there's some special music I have to do. There you go. All right, so with me, screen. All right, get that going. All right, my bell, little sound. My other little bell, my little Statue of Liberty. And we've got some Florida water now too. All right. This channel is all about healing. Part of it's just sharing with you what I'm going through in terms of my healing journey, what I do for myself on a daily basis. Mainly right now it's meditation. Try to meditate. I set the alarm for 20 minutes, but a lot of times it's not 20 minutes. That includes like my setup time, and I have incense and the Palo Santo, and I also use, right now I'm using rosemary for cleansing. And then I open myself up to prayer and the Holy Spirit. Then I listen in terms of what phrases or words may come to me. Today when I meditated, the first phrase that came to me right away was love one another. Then the phrase that came to me was also ground yourself in nature, that at this time I need to ground myself in nature. And I think that's maybe that it's a message for all of us that we all need to ground ourselves in nature. I think with everything there's so much anxiety in the country. I mean, I try to stay away from national news, but you can't completely stay away from it. Even if you're on YouTube, you're going to catch it. My friends talk about it, so I'm going to hear it. So there is anxiety. So we do need to ground ourselves more, I believe. Then the phrase came to me that we need to forgive each other. So as well as love one another, we need to forgive each other as well. And then the word gratitude came to me, and just that I have so much to be grateful for. I just started to go down a list of things in my mind, of things that I just need to be grateful for. And I think those are things, I think that's a great daily practice. Some people say that's a great thing to do, like before you go to sleep, just go through a list of maybe at a minimum 3 things to be grateful for at night, or write down 3 things to be grateful for, or a whole list of things, be grateful. Your health, maybe your family, just the fact maybe that you have a faith, just the fact that we're breathing, for goodness sake, those are things. So those were things that came to me while I was meditating this morning. And it was a short meditation, but trying to focus. Kind of hard to focus. We've got a full moon tomorrow night, and I wonder if that's part of it, that my meditation periods have been pretty short, and it's just been kind of hard for me to focus, and I wonder if that's why. Then I sent out my calendar to some of my friends, sharing with them, and there was a verse from Psalms, and it says from Psalm 59, verse 16 through 17, it said, "I'm singing your prowess, shouting at cockcrow your largesse, for you've been a safe place for me, a good place to hide. Strong God, I'm watching you do it. I can always count on you, God, my dependable love." And I just wrote to my friends, have a fabulous Friday and just said, um, we can depend on God. And I believe that we can depend on God. And sometimes, we pray for like an answer to prayers. And sometimes God's answer, it's not always what we want to hear. Sometimes it's a no, or there's no, we think there's no answer, but his answer is no. Or we've heard that, I've learned that rejection is God's protection. So a no actually can be an answer, and it is God's answer to a person. We can depend. I do believe we can depend on God, that he's got our back. She's got our back. Here we go. Okay, I've pulled up from the Course in Miracles, just something to share with you. Lesson 274. Today belongs to love. Let me not fear. So here's a little prayer. Father, today I would let all things be as you created them, and give your Son the honor due his sinlessness, the love of brother to his brother and his friend. Through this I am redeemed. Through this as well the truth will enter where illusions were. Light will replace all darkness, and your Son will know he is as you created him or her. And then the author writes here, Jesus says, a special blessing comes to us today from him who is our Father. Give this day to him, and there will be no fear today, because the day is given unto love. Lesson 274. Today belongs to love. Let me not fear. Maybe some of you recovering Catholics like me have heard the song, Be not afraid, I go before you always. Come, I can't remember the word. Be not afraid, I go before you always. Come, follow me, and I will give you rest. I didn't think of the words and the tune. It was kind of hard to pick out of the air. God will give you rest. Be not afraid. There's nothing to fear. Today belongs to love. Let me not fear. Don't fear. Be not afraid, for sure. I wanted to share with you too on this. I'm reading a book about the Gospel of Mary Magdalene. It's a book by Megan Watterson. I'm just starting it, but she writes about, I brought this up earlier, that we are not called human doings. We're called human beings, and our job is just to be, just like the trees. They're just there. They are. And the birds of the air, they just are. And she writes about that. She says we exist in and with each other. She's writing in the book, and she says, we're inextricably connected. But Mary Magdalene's gospel talks about that one of the things is that the way to know God is to go within. And that's what I'm learning about. That salvation, the act of salvation, is an inward act. Oh, and then ascension, according to the Gospel of Mary, is more accurately a descent into the heart. So further up is actually further in. So that's how we make our ascension, how we're beings, we're human beings that vibrate. So heaven is actually our souls vibrating at a higher frequency. That's what I believe. And that ascension is to vibrate higher. So the way to get to ascension is to go within. And that's what the Gospel of Mary teaches. So I'm learning about that. I find that so fascinating. So very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. What would I go to next? Oh, maybe, I haven't done this in a while. Let's find a hymn for today. I haven't done this in a couple weeks here. Oh, okay. Here's one that says, God will take care. We got to have faith. That's part of faith, is believing what we do not see. Sevilla Martin wrote the text of a 1904 hymn inspired by a statement her son made. She was sick and her husband was meant to preach that day, and her husband struggled with whether he should leave her or not. Their son encouraged his father, pointing out that if God wanted him to preach that day, he would take care of Sevilla when he was gone. Walter went to preach as Sevilla got better, and she wrote this hymn that very day. So here's the hymn. Be not dismayed, whate'er betide, God will take care of you. Beneath his wings of love abide, God will take care of you. God will take care of you through every day or all the way. He will take care of you. God will take care of you. Through days of toil when heart doth fail, God will take care of you. When dangers fierce your path assail, God will take care of you. No matter what may be the test, God will take care of you. Lean, weary one, upon his breast. God will take care of you. So the author writes here, no matter what you're going through or how alone you may feel, God will take care of you. His presence does not leave you, and he will not turn a blind eye to your need. He is a good father and plentiful provider. Trust him to take care of you and yours. And here's another little prayer. Faithful Father, thank you for your presence with me no matter where I am or what I am facing. I trust you to take care of me and those around me. Amen. Here's a verse from Luke, the Gospel of Luke in the New Testament. 5 sparrows are sold for only 2 pennies, and God does not forget any of them. But God even knows how many hairs you have on your head. Don't be afraid. You are worth much more than many sparrows. Luke 12, verse 6 through 7. God will take care. I think God will take care whether you ask or not. God will take care. All right, let's see. Let's pull an angel blessing. I wonder what you all have to do. I've got a list of things to do. I didn't get everything done yesterday. I ended up getting caught up on something that took longer than I planned. I wonder if you have that problem. And so then everything that's on your list gets pushed to the next day. So you just do what you have to do. Oh, here's one. Look, 37. Prosperity, Fortunata, the angel of fortune. Wouldn't it be nice if we won the lottery? Remember, you got to play or you're not going to win. Fortunata. I guess nationally the lottery has gone up, or the Mega Millions has gone up, unfortunately. My suggestion is play with a friend or two. Then you can split the proceeds. Why not? Okay, Fortunata, prosperity. I just want to add here that I have gotten an inkling that I'm learning throughout my life. There have been people that have been against me, and they've not wanted me to have a place to live. They've not wanted me to have a job. They've not wanted me to have love in my life. And I think, of course, they've not wanted me to have any prosperity. And I think, why would you wish that upon somebody? And that they're jealous of me? Not that I have any of that. I mean, I do have a roof over my head. I've had a job, got pushed out of it. That's another story. Um, Ended up being a blessing in disguise. I mean, God works in mysterious ways. But that's my question. Why would you be that way? Why be jealous of someone else's life? You know, I've talked about this before. Be the best person, be the best you can be. Why do you care? Why do you give a flying F about somebody else's life? It's enough for me to think about and worry about me being the best me I can be. It's taken me years to figure out who I am. Why would somebody care? Why would somebody care or want to hold me back? I mean, aren't we all, we're all, I think we all want the same things. We all want to be happy. That's what I think. Of course, I guess there's people that, I mean, yes, we would like abundance, but why be greedy? I mean, I don't want any to hold back from anybody. I think we all should be abundant. I'd love to see there's enough abundance I think to go around for the whole world. Why keep it from someone? I just think that's so petty. That's sad too. My gosh. I pray for people like that. I really do. And from what I understand, these may be people that are family in some way. It's like, my goodness. Pray for them. Anyway, Fortunata 37. Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things shall be yours as well. That's Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. Fortunata is the angel of prosperity. Fortunate indeed is the one who is wealthy in spirit, having an imperishable quality of the soul that endures for eternity. On this material plane, however, there are many other aspects of prosperity. Do you focus on things and worldly success, experiencing a poverty-stricken soul? Have you denounced the material world and found yourself being deprived? Freedom lies in the balance of being able to use and enjoy the abundance of this material world without thinking that your life depends upon it. This is the result of a supportive mind and emotional body, a faith in the creative principles of abundance and desire, and a deep connection with your purpose or divine plan. According to the creative principle, abundance is always available. Jesus gave us the example of multiplying the loaves and fishes to demonstrate this. The accumulated energy of your focused thoughts and the power of your feelings create the force of magnetic attraction that draws your desire to you. Constructive desire is God in action manifesting in your life. Money represents one exchange of creative energy. With your energy, you can earn money and exchange it for something that someone else's energy has produced. That's all money is. It's an exchange of energy. A belief that money is scarce and you must struggle to get it, or a belief that you don't deserve it, results in blocked energy and lack. And why would you want to block somebody else's ability to earn money? Shame on you. The key element is trust. Do you trust your inner guidance? Practice will help you understand the creative principles, and experience will transform understanding to a deep faith. And why would you steal from other people? Supposedly people have stolen from me. Why would you do that? Shame on you on that too. Karma's coming. Okay. Your own limitations and beliefs prevent you from receiving an infinite supply of things you desire for right use. There is a delicate line between desire, based on a constructive feeling that aligns you with truth, and appetite, based on old behavior patterns of neediness. Ask Fortunata and your eternal self to help you recognize desires that will lead to the fulfillment of your divine plan. Begin by observing your beliefs and behaviors around money and your desires. If you focus too much on money, give your spiritual growth some additional time and energy. Are you always short of funds, staying away from structure? Get help organizing your finances. Learn to balance your checkbook, budget, and plan ahead. This can be fun and feel good when you realize what it can do for you. Are you too tight with your purse strings? Do you follow too rigid a structure? Maybe it's time to let loose and buy some things or do some activities that just feel good. You deserve a treat. Let your intuition guide you into the joy of spontaneity. Are you an action person finding it difficult to receive, or do you usually settle for things that come to you? Ask Fortunata to help you find the balance of being able to create through either action or receptivity. Do you want to be able to devote yourself to your spiritual path, or be able to start a business doing something you love? These things take a reserve of money in this material world. Follow a budget that allows for spontaneous and joyous purchases while balancing with present and future needs. Be knowledgeable and responsible for yourself by understanding money, the financial world, and the principles of creating. Look how beautiful she is. I just think this is a beautiful card. I always thought it was beautiful. Anything you say or think is a decree of creation. The energy generated from your thoughts and feelings forms a structure around you that draws others with similar energy patterns. Listen to your self-talk as you go through the day. For example, do your thoughts focus on what you cannot have or more on things you want? If you have a job, what does your mind say about your job? If you are not working and want to, what about that? How does your lifestyle reflect your attitudes about prosperity? The moment you catch yourself being critical or judgmental is a magical moment of power. Simply choose to change from a limiting to a loving energy. Look inside to see where this behavior came from and heal it. At that moment, you are consciously choosing what you wish to create. This is your opportunity to choose mastery and abundance. Ask Fortunata and your eternal self to help you see the truth and focus on it, aligning your mind and feelings to support your desires. As you open to the flow of energy, inspired ideas will come. You will feel more alive as you receive the gifts of prosperity and love. Look at that. Just beautiful. Music that's suggested is Mariah Carey, Make It Happen from Emotion. It's just beautiful. I love that card. I just love it. Prosperity. Fortunata, number 37. Prosperity. I wish you all prosperity. My goodness. Okay. Let's do the chakra tarot. Actually, let me see something out of Marianne Williamson's Divine Compensation. Oh, my eyes just fell on this. That A Course in Miracles teaches us that all of us are special and none of us are special. We lack in faith what exists within us because we lack in faith who exists within us. Each of us has a unique part to play in the healing of the world. This is the Divine Compensation. Here's a prayer. Through prayer, okay. According to A Course in Miracles, through prayer, love is received, and through miracles, love expressed. Here's a prayer. Dear God, I feel myself falling into the hole of self-pity, self-obsession, and negativity. I know I shouldn't think this way, but I'm afraid and I cannot stop. Please replace my thoughts with yours, dear God. I'm willing to see myself and all things differently. Please send me the miracle of new eyes and ears, that I might know my greater good. Amen. Okay. 9:09 on my clock. It's an angel number. 9:09 on April 11th, 411. So I'll pull up the Empress. The Empress. Look at that. Beautiful. The Empress. The fool learns of a compassionate heart. The fool sits listening to the ways of the Empress, who offers a safe place to be open and relaxed in her presence. Notice that she does not look at her pupil. Rather, she is focused on the lesson she is offering. Will the fool learn it? Good question. Fourth chakra message. Here in this first heart chakra card, deep emotional issues with the feminine side are represented. Possibly there is a need to seek permission from a female in your life or an underdeveloped relationship with the feminine. Indication. The wisdom of feminine power is experienced, not taught. What thoughts must you take on internally to know you are magnificent, just as you are? You are magnificent, just as you are. Keywords: love, safety, trust, empathy, kindness, commitment. The reversed is nagging, smothering, over-involvement, uncaring, loving too much, fear of shaming. The planet is Venus, planet of love. Although often called the planet of love, this planet represents much: our taste, our sense of beauty, our likes and dislikes. There is a summoning of compassion and kindness with Venus. The Empress offers us the space to appreciate the beauty of who we are. What is it that you love and enjoy? Meditation. The Empress will teach us that there is nothing more beautiful than what is inside us. Oh gosh, I couldn't have planned this. Is this true? Yes. No? Take time to explore both ideas. Then, when you are ready, come back to the Empress and accept the teaching she offers. Next steps. When you know who you are and what is truly in your heart, you will learn the ways of the Emperor. His message is his presence, and as the Fool moves into the throat chakra, she will learn that communication, whether spoken or unspoken, is a powerful thing. The communication, whether spoken or unspoken, is a powerful thing. So the Fool is learning from the Empress. The Fool learns of a compassionate heart. The Empress, number 3. Try to put them back in the box, because if not, I'll have a mess here. And then my kitties walk on the table and they knock everything over, and then it's even a bigger mess. I love my kitties, but excuse me. They are so good at making messes. Well, first of all, I'm so good at making messes. Excuse me. And then they're twice as good. They add to it. It gets a little chaotic. I can straighten them up too. There is organization to the chaos, actually. It is organized chaos. Is that such a thing? Kind of. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see who we've got. Now, I put that another time. Okay, I'm doing the cards. I can reject them if I want, right? Oh, I love this one. Earth Mother. I've never pulled this one before. Earth Mother. Beautiful. Okay. Feel loved and comforted. Okay, feel loved and comforted. She's beautiful and she is pregnant with holding the earth. Earth Mother. Oh, wow. Where would she be? There she is. Earth Mother. Feel loved and comforted. Message: allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with a shield of love and light. Oh, beautiful. Earth Mother is the female counterpart to Sky Father. It's auspicious to receive this card because in the eyes and heart of Earth Mother, you are her child. And she is highly protective of her baby. And will give you everything you need to grow and expand. Earth Mother is only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of Earth. Every day she experiences challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Her energy, represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, Maiden, Mother, and Crone, behind her, can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. You have to look real close. Extended message. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently. Okay, you may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Earth Mother is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light. And it's important that you know that and feel loved. You are a child of light. And it's important that you know that. And that you feel loved. You are loved. Earth Mother loves us. Gaia loves us. If you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. Feel love and comforted. Beautiful. Beautiful. Feel loved and comforted. You are loved. You are so loved by Mother Earth and by the universe, by the angels. You have a guardian angel, and I bet you have more than one angel. Most people have, and there are unemployed angels waiting just there to help you. As Morna, I forget her last name, but she's speaks with the angels. She says there's so many unemployed angels out there. You just need to ask them if they're there to help you. Just tell them, and they're there. And they'll come and help. I'm sure you have guides and that love you and ancestors that are there. No one is ever alone. My one friend talked about some people dying alone. I said, you know what? No one dies alone. No one dies alone. There are guides, ancestors, spirits that are with them. No one dies alone. Okay, Dreamweavers, what do we have here? For the wind that blows our sails. 26. For the wind that blows our sails. All right. For the wind that blows our sails. Essential meaning, forward movement, coming out of a slow period, a time for action. Boy, do I feel that. I think things are coming to a head, at least for me. Do you feel that? Now it's 9:19. Okay. This is the time for action. Your obstacles have dissolved. You've integrated the deep work you've been doing, and you are on the other side of the dry spell. How wonderful to now have the energy to take the next steps unencumbered by the past. This is a time of new beginnings, of the excitement that comes with seeing your dreams coming to fruition after challenging work. Others may call you lucky, but you know what work it took to get here. You know. This time of expansion is not one to take lightly or for granted. Smooth sailing is not always offered to you, especially as you venture into uncharted territory. Now the wind that blows your sails is steady, and you feel the hand of the divine next to yours on the wheel. Stay in touch with that partnership. Stay awake and aware, as waves can rise up out of nowhere. Have confidence that you are sailing in the perfect direction for you toward a destiny that will flourish. Go the distance. Keep going. It's coming. Reminds me of, for those of you that saw, was it Game of Thrones, I think? I think it was, they kept saying, winter is coming. I don't know what it is, but something's coming. Or I think about a song in West Side Story and Tony singing about, something's coming, something good, da 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 da. Something, it's coming. Don't you feel it? It's in the air. Oh, I just got to chill. Some people say God bumps. It's coming. Have faith. We walk by faith and not by sight. Da 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 da. So, for the wind that blows our sails, forward movement. We're coming out of a slow period. A time for action. Yeah. I like the sound of that, don't you? I believe it. I know something's coming. It just, luckily I've got enough stuff to keep me busy, so I know, something's going to pop up, just happen. Meanwhile, I got a lot of stuff happening. So remember, you are so loved. Oh, you are so loved. And in the end are three things that last: faith, hope, and love. The greatest of these is love. I wish you love and the peace that passeth all understanding. Okay? Namaste. Have a great day. Whatever day it may be you see this.